100 bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer. Take one down. Do something. What do you do with the beer once you've taken it down? I haven't got a clue. Pass it. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Something like that. And then 98. We could do this. We've got 16 seconds to do all of them. I couldn't do it that quick. 8 seconds. No, I don't think I could. And they've gone. They're all gone. And we're here. Hello. I don't know if you heard that. I don't even know if she knew she was live then while she was singing. But yes, she was. She was live, and we're early. We're early. I saw someone say, I can't remember who it was, said, I can't believe he's not early. I am early. I was early. About 45 seconds early. That's funny. YouTube has me blocked from commenting, but I can write in live streams. That sucks. I've got chat in front of me. I can see chat everything. Unlike the other day when everything was a bit of a cluster. Fuck. It's all good. Here we got in. We've got a few mods in, I know that. My May, hello. We've got Aunt B. Hello, Aunt B. That was a very nice picture you sent me of your view. That was very good. We got Tracy, we got Kristen, we got Dixie. I saw Dope there. Who else have we got? Superior. We've got Superior in. Have I said my May? We've got Jen. Hello, Jen. Tracy. Have I said Tracy? I can't even remember. I might just be repeating myself now. But yes, we have got a lot of the mods in helping us this evening. They do an awesome job. I don't have headphones, do I? I wonder what I can hear what was going on. Ah, that's better. I'll keep them on until my ears start burning, which will be in about... Everyone is Skeg Vegas hair. Skeg Vegas. Why does it keep giving me that screen? I don't need that screen. It's like I need that. How is everyone? How the fuck are you? I am absolutely amazing. I hope you're amazing in Ireland there. I'd like to get over to Ireland sometime. Would you like to go to Ireland? Like Dublin? I think Dublin's supposed to be quite nice. Well, I hope you are all well. I'm not going to keep you all here for long. I just thought we'd sort of touch base on the utter mess that was the court hearing the other day. Because that was, that was special. Where's Marley? Where is... he's asleep over there. Thank God. He can stay over there. He's a little stalker. Yeah, oh no, he's heard his name and now he's looking. Yes, different. For those of you who haven't seen, we've got a different... This isn't a green screen, by the way. I know some people thought that was a green screen. It ain't. Look, I think I can touch it. Look, touch that side. Like, if I touch it, I can mark it. Look, you can see the mark. Yeah, it's not a green screen. I could do this, look. If that was a green screen, that'd be going all over the place. But yeah, that's not a green screen. Some of you have subscribed to Josh. Josh, yeah, for those of you who don't know who Josh was, we was at a meal. That was last night, wasn't it? Yeah, last night. And he came... What? Was it last night? That wasn't last night. No, it wasn't last night. It was Friday night. And he came and done some magic for us at the table, and he was a really nice guy. I didn't actually know that he lived sort of local to us, and he was so nice. And then I found out he was on YouTube, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and help this guy out. So there was a pinned message if you guys could do me a solid and get subscribed to him, and I'm going to try and get him on the channel and do some magic live, because he is pretty damn good and pretty funny. But anyway, what was I going to say? What I don't understand is if BK is innocent, why isn't his attorney stating as such? I don't understand. There is no word of innocence, because it doesn't make any difference. That's the thing. It wouldn't make any difference. If an attorney could simply go into there and say, just to let you know, Brian he didn't do it. He's innocent. They'd turn around and go, oh yeah, if that's what it is, yes. We'll let him go. It just doesn't. He's in the process. The wheels are turning, and he has to go through due process, and that's why it's important that due process is right, is proper. It operates and functions in a specific manner, because once you're in it, and we know what can happen to certain people. We've seen seen people being wrongfully convicted, for instance. He needs about 500. Yeah, he does. He does need a foo. He does. I see Evil CJ in the house. Hello, CJ. I hope you are well, my friend. I hope you're well. I think someone said Clopenny was in here as well. Hello, Clopenny. I never see what am I doing? I've got a new mouse, and it keeps, when I scroll, it operates in the opposite way than, what do you call it? It operates in the opposite direction to an Apple one, so I keep scrolling chat the wrong way. Strike 1, cancellation of the preliminary hearing. Strike 2, Green's book. Strike 3, yesterday's court fiasco. Result, plea bargain and no trial. We shall see. We shall see. I'll pin that up. But yes, we shall see. What are people's general thoughts? I'll be interested to know what Clopenny has to say about the trial. I haven't had time to see if Get a Clue has said anything about the trial yet. I'm sure he's had a chat with Chloe, reference it. But I just want to go back and because I made a statement regarding Ann Taylor, and it was a bit, bit mixed. Clopenny, I found it more interesting. Santa singing knocking on heaven's door after the hearing. What annoyed me was the little interactions between him and the judge. It was like two mates who were sitting in their sort of adjacent seats, and everything was kind of going on around them. You could have really not had anybody else in the room and just had them pair in the room. The fact that their relationship is clearly a relationship, a friendship, this just shouldn't be going on. That in my eyes is wrong, just wrong. But it's an odd one. But yeah, I said about Ann Taylor and the fact that at the moment I'm not 100% in Ann Taylor's camp. And again, that sort of got a mixed reception. Some people sort of had a rebuttal to it. Some people felt the same way. But I think people kind of missed the point, and that is that when I listened to Ann Taylor and the things she said, I felt a certain way about what she'd said, and people are going to take that the same way as what I did. Even if I would then go on to take it in some more and understand it a bit more and think a little bit more on it. Some people just don't. It's they see something, they hear something, and they make their decision from that. There'll be people now who 100% will think, well, she clearly thinks Brian Koberger's guilty. But there you go. Don't forget to smash the like button if you're happy to be here. Also, smash it if you're not happy to be here. Let's have a look. What do we got? And let me just do this. For those of you, because I know some people would think I was talking about Josh Cantu. It's not Josh Cantu I was talking about. It's Josh Maddox, and that is Josh's channel. I know some people struggle with search, by the way. Like, they'll put in a name, they'll go into the search bar and click a name, and you don't always find it. But the way that you do it is you go into search and put what you want to search in the box, and then you change your search parameters. So when you go to search something, you can say what you're searching for. So like channels, or you can search just an overall search, or you just search channels, or just search topics, or whatever. I thought I could find it on here, but I can't actually. Where is the bloody button that says it? Is it there? Search. Oh, yeah, filters here. So down here it says filters, and if you click on filters, you can literally look, sort by upload date, view count, rating, channel. So if you click on type channel, look, that will find channels that are called that name. But you may not find him if you just put in, he's not a big enough channel to come up immediately. But anyway, well, they are two buddies, both grads of University of Moscow and both frats. Good old boys. Hard to know if Trail is legit or if just for show and script already predetermined. I think the issue is what happens in Idaho if Brian Koberger is found innocent, or something happens and the public are given the perception of his innocence. And then people are going to think, well, hold on then, if it's not him, who is it? And what are you going to do about it? And if it's not him, who is it? And then people will start digging into behaviours, and some people are going to get some shade thrown at them. But what have we got? I think Ann Taylor is going to ask for the death penalty to be taken off the table. She made a point to talk about how long the mitigation was taken. Either that, or there's a potential plea deal coming. Yeah, I think a few people have felt that there could potentially be a plea deal coming. I'm not 100% sure myself whether that is going to be the case. I suppose it depends how strong a case they feel they've got. There's going to be a point where this goes too far down the road, and they're not going to be able to do that. I think the worrying thing is it's very clear that Judge really wants this sorted as soon as physically possible. He doesn't want it drawn out. It needs to be done now. It was almost like he was being put out. Then the judge will never change the venue. Like when they were talking about the change of venue and taking the piss out of other places who hadn't heard of the case, that was a little. Again, this is what I'm talking about, the conversation between Father Christmas and Judge. Sienna is in chat as well. Pause Love Island for this. And Sienna, that is my daughter, who has paused Love Island, which is probably a good thing, because Love Island is total shite. Jax nicked the remote and ran off and put something else on. But but no, it's it's an odd one. I don't like the conversations that they had between them. I found it very strange. And this was the other point Trey Hocker raises here. 400 witnesses, 60 terabytes of data will create an environment of confusion for jurors. I guess mistrial for BK. I think the reality is when, people hear 60 terabytes of footage and they're thinking to themselves that this is all relevant to the case, but it's not. We already know that amount of data isn't relevant to this case. What was there? There was like so many thousand photographs or whatever, but that makes up nowhere near that number. And when you start looking then at written documents, that takes even less. So when you're sort of looking at 50 odd terabytes of data, you know that all they've done is they've taken all of the footage of every camera in most areas between Washington and Moscow, and they've just grabbed all of the footage and done a data dump of everything. And I think this was the point that Ann Taylor was trying to make. Instead of asking for something and now giving, being given what they're asking for, they're just this same old story of, we've given you everything. We've given you've got everything. And they think that by giving them all the photographs they took, giving them all of the footage of all the cameras and everything, that's everything. And that's almost their rebuff, innit? Stop asking for stuff, you've got everything. There isn't anything else. So Ann Taylor is turning around and saying, we're asking for specific stuff. We're not getting it. The court isn't helping us get it. So we're just supposed to make our way and wade through all of this documentation ourselves. And if we've got to do it this way, then we're just not going to be ready. And maybe she was trying to leverage them a bit, saying, well, if you want this done as quick as what you clearly want to get it done, then you need to start helping us. But there we go. Law enforcement, FBI, etc. all know they've fucked this up, so kind of got to make shit stick to BK because they're never going to find the real villains now. And again, I think it's more, there's going to be people who feel that what happens in the event that this isn't Brian Kohberger. And I think that's why they were very pushing hard on the alibi. They pushed real hard on that, didn't they? They compelled him to, give an alibi. I know he does have to give them an alibi if he's got one, but the fact that they were pushing so hard, it almost makes you think, you'd had that discussion with him that was never recorded, where he obviously at that point turned around and said he didn't have an alibi, he was driving around, and lo and behold, you now think, well, if you can't prove you didn't do it, all we've got to do is convince people that you did, and that's as simple as that. And I think it's very easy to convince people that someone did something, and maybe what Ann Taylor was saying, and maybe her understanding of the law, obviously that's a lot better than what mine is. She understands that once it's very difficult to make people unsee something. So if the prosecution comes out swinging and they make a compelling story that this is this evil man who came in and he did this and did that, and then people succumb to that idea, then it's going to be very hard for her to chip away and get and remove that from people's minds when there isn't an alternative. You can't, it's like people will say, and I think JB Gunner alluded to this the other day, and he turned around and said, it's not our job to tell you who did it. If we turn around and say we think Brian Kohberger could potentially be innocent, people's automatic go-to is, well, if he didn't do it, who did? If Brian Kohberger's not the guy, then who is the guy? And people want to know that. If you take something away from them and say that's not him, they're automatically going to be like, oh, okay, then well, who is it then? And if you can't do that, then they're going to be even less likely to accept that this person didn't do it, because the idea that there isn't an alternative and that alternative is then left open is quite a scary thought to people. But what do we got? Let's have a look. Let's go back into chat. She said, my hair is wonderful. My hair is wonderful. Let's have a look. Sherry asked, did you see the latest Linda Lane footage showing a guy carrying a knife? No, I didn't see that. And I may completely be wrong, but I'm guessing that doesn't perhaps exist. And someone is showing you something and telling you something, and it's not actually that. I could be wrong, because I haven't seen any Linda Lane footage showing a knife. But this is an odd one. What do we got? I saw something else. Let's have a look. Yes, that's what I said above. For her to get frustrated going through it and give up and go ahead. But nope, she's going through it, which for me she thinks he is innocent. I would hope that she thinks he's innocent. I genuinely would hope. But like I say, I've not seen anything. I haven't seen anything that's really made me think. Do you know what I mean? It's she's a 100% in there. Who did it is irrelevant at this point. Did BK do it? I'll give you a hard no. And yeah, do you know what I mean? I think there's a lot of people who, the more this has gone on, they do find it very, very difficult to just succumb to the idea that Brian Koberger did it. And you guys who have been around here for a while, I will constantly ask people to say, okay, if you believe 100% that Brian Koberger did it, then let me know why that is. Nobody can really give you an answer to it. They can't really answer. They'll give you the general, something that comes from News Nation or something that's like they'll just say, oh, because his phone pinged in the area. Something like that, do you know what I mean? And we know that's not right. It's people's interpretation of what they've been told. Again, we talk about conditioning. We have been conditioned to believe that the killer, the murderer in this case, drove a white Hyundai Elantra. But that hasn't been proven to be the case. We don't know that. We don't know that the killer drove a white Hyundai Elantra. That is conditioning. We've been conditioned that way. But there will be people who will argue and say, well, the killer drove a white Hyundai Elantra and Brian Koberger just happens to have a white Hyundai Elantra. A white Hyundai Elantra that was, as far as we're aware, was fully searched for DNA evidence and nothing was found. It was cleaned. Do I have to slow chat a bit? Shall we slow chat down a bit? I notice that it's jumping a bit. I'm going to put a 45-second delay on chat, just because I see it was hopping about a bit. It was quite difficult, so I've slowed that down. Let's have a look. This would never happen in a big city, out of big school. Too much secrecy, too many people are intertwined. I agree. I 100% agree. Watching that the other day, like I say, that court hearing was very, very uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable. I'm just trying to keep up with chat. Slowed down a little bit now. Have you heard how Dare Kaylee was found? I'm 1000% sure in my heart. DM heard something. I did, Annie. I did hear in the interview. We touched on it on the live the other day, very, very briefly, about how she was obviously found almost sitting up and slumped over. I find it very, very hard to believe that Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funk, if they were in the house at the time, didn't hear anything. There's no new Linda Lane footage. It is what it is. It's nothing distorted in the original footage. Yeah. There was no knife in that video. No, again, I think we've covered it. I think I went over that when that very first come out. If I'm thinking about the same thing, was that the torch? Was the guy was holding a torch or something, and he went to look in the wheelie bin thing, the dust bin. Yeah, the wheelie bin thing. I'm trying. It still won't let me do it. It still doesn't give me the option to give what do you call it? To give memberships. I don't get it. I don't understand. I even joined my own channel as a member, so a paid member of my own channel, in order to to gift memberships, and it's not letting me still. What was I going to say? Where is Evil CJ? Evil CJ is still in here. Evil CJ, can you gift memberships on your channel? And if you can, how in the blue fuck do you do it? Because I have not got a clue, and I have looked absolutely everything, everywhere. Gifting is on. Obviously, you guys can gift because I've seen you gift memberships. I, for some reason, can't. I did look, and it said you have to be a member in order to be able to gift. Now, you see, if I do that, Evil CJ, thank you very much for gifting memberships, seems as I fucking can't. You see, I can't do that. Yeah, if I click on that money thing, all it gives me, hold on a second, I'll show you. I can show you, can't I? If I go down here, bear with me a second, I'm going to click out of this and go into YouTube Studio, and I will show you. If I go to content, go into live, go into here, I'm going to show you, look. So this is the back end, obviously. So if you look down here, I need to move it on the screen slightly. Hold on a second. How do I move it on the screen? Can I lift it? Can I don't want to zoom in. If I click on the money thing, hold on, I'm going to have to minimize it on the screen so you can see it. I need to be able to lift the bottom up so you can see it. Right, so if I do here, so if I go to the money thing and click the money thing, all I get is super sticker and super chat. It doesn't give me any other options. And I also know that if you click on the gifting memberships, it should come up down here, gift memberships, but it doesn't give me that either. So I don't have that option at all, but gift and memberships has obviously been set up on the channel. So I genuinely have no idea what else I can do. Have no clue whatsoever. Because whatever I do, it doesn't let me. But anyway, enough of that. That was just me having a moment, just showing you. Yeah, I've literally tried everything. I've tried everything. Let's have a look. Gordon, I don't even want to know this bullshit. That's it. International case, so there is nowhere to change the venue to. Anywhere but Moscow would be my guess. Do you guys think there is going to be a change of venue? I don't think there's going to be, personally. I don't think they're going to. I genuinely, Harsh, I have tried so many times, I can't get it to work. Yeah, see, Evil CJ can't do it either. I don't, like, it's supposed to have been rolled out ages ago. But it just doesn't, I just can't see it. But did you see how the news had gone over this anyway as well, look? Let me just go back down here. This was how the news went over it. Idaho judge denies motion by murder suspect Brian Koberg to dismiss charges and appeal decision to Supreme Court amid concerns about delays, but still no date for trial that could last 15 weeks. Judge John Judge denied Brian Koberger's motion to dismiss quadruple murder charges. Koberger was accused of murdering students Kaylee, Maddie, Xana, and Ethan. Says suspect Idaho killer Brian Koberger has had his motion to dismiss his quadruple murder charges denied. Koberger looked emotionless as Judge John Judge handed down the decision on Friday. The application was rejected amid concerns over delays to the case. I don't think that had anything to do with his emotions, because I'm pretty sure that he knew that this was coming. I don't think he walked in there thinking he was going to get what he wanted. They had to roll the dice and take a shot, but I don't think that they come out of there surprised. Koberger, the judge additionally refused to grant a permissive appeal, which would allow Koberger's team to appeal to Supreme Court. The trial date is yet to be set, but lawyers warned the hearing could last up to 15 weeks when it does take place due to the massive amount of evidence involved. Koberger was accused of fatally stabbing, and we go through that again. And we've got some clips from the court hearing. For those of you who didn't see the hearing or hear the hearing, I did a live the other night. The hearing, the full hearing, unedited, uninterrupted, is on my channel from Friday. So if you haven't seen it, you can go and watch that if you so wish. I know that Judge John Judge's channel pulled the live down immediately after. That's a setting. They literally can set that up to do that. You just have to click a button, and that will that won't then upload once the live is over. He needs to check on a laptop. Phone doesn't offer it. See, I'm on a laptop. I've also checked on a phone as well. I've checked on everything. I genuinely can't get anything to work. Let's have a look. Clopenny. It doesn't matter where they try it. Change of venue might be interesting if defence was to get another. Yeah, I just I don't think they're going to change the venue. I don't think they want to change a venue. I genuinely don't. And the fact that they were laughing about it pisses me right off. Changing venue, I'm just doing that, right, isn't about getting away from media. It's pulling a pool of 40k invested Moscow residents versus 500k less invested people in a bigger city. Also, no issue with time of year. Yeah, but then if they were going to do it outside of Moscow, you wouldn't then have to do it during the summer, would you? There's that. There is that. The thermal video, yes, I think that is the thermal video that they're talking about with regards to the knife. I keep missing what Sienna is saying. What is Sienna saying?
She's saying that she hasn't got a membership. That's why if I could work out how to do it, I would actually give her one.
Yeah, I would give you a membership, but I can't fucking do it either. What do we got? I want to know what the important and critical footage that's being manipulated is. I also want to know what AT is waiting regarding an alibi. I don't think a plea deal will be considered. I don't think a plea deal. The only footage that I think that even exists around this is the same footage that we're all talking about, and that is the Linda Lane footage. I believe if they're talking about any kind of footage that could have been potentially manipulated, it's going to be either the Linda Lane footage or some audio footage, or the footage from the camera that offered the audio footage of the house. Yes, we're going to be going over who gets the hoodies, aren't we? At some point, I've got to try and do that. I might have to do that on the other laptop because I can't do it on the phone now, can I? I'll figure out a way of doing it. But we've got two videos, haven't we? Can't even remember what day it was. Amy Lee gifted a membership. You see, I can't click on it. It literally doesn't give me any options. And then three little dots. If I click on the three little dots, it literally says put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, remove a standard moderator. So I can't. But thank you for gifting the memberships. At least some people can. Some fucking can't do it. Drives me insane. Drives me mad. I tried and it let me gift. I have an Android. Yeah, like I say, the people can gift on the channel. I've turned gifting on. Gifting is something that I physically have to gift. But what seems to be an issue is there are people who they can't gift on their own channels. I believe Evil CJ is having the same issue, where he can't gift on his own channel. And I can't, for some reason, it won't let me gift to you guys. They're supposed to have rolled something out months ago that enabled creators to gift actually 10 memberships a month. But there you go. But yeah, I saw somebody else saying it's in that square. Yeah, I just showed on screen. I don't get the option when I click on it. I literally just get super stickers and super chat. Da-da-da-da. Lynn T gifted 1 membership. I'm trying to keep an eye on that as well. My May, Hush. Go to creator mode. Do go creator mode on your mobile or just plain YouTube. I stream via a secondary system. So my stream isn't done through the native YouTube streaming software. It's streamed via Ecamm Live because Ecamm Live streams in 4K and it sends the key to YouTube. You might have a valid point that the only way that you can do it is through the native YouTube application. I don't think Evil CJ streams through the native YouTube app either. So it could be that. It could be that. I don't think it would be that because it still gives you the ability to send super chats and super stickers. So it's a weird one. But anyway, any questions? Any questions? We want some questions. What questions do people have from the court hearing? You have to be a member to give membership. You have to be a member of your own channel. I am a member of my own channel. I did it specifically for this reason. Look, can I comment? Look, if I comment, look, hi, I am a member of my own channel. I'm that much of a person who wanted to get this done. I even joined. Look, my membership badge. I'm a member. I joined because I had it all planned that I was going to be able to do it, but it still didn't fucking work. Still didn't work. Right, questions. Will the frats who fought with Ethan that night be brought in to testify? I don't know. Obviously, we're talking about, what was it, 400 witnesses or whatever they're talking about. I genuinely have no clue who they're going to bring in. It'd been interesting to find out how they questioned and cleared the frats. And, you know, could you imagine that conversation? I think about this all the time. You know, how police would have navigated that issue if they couldn't prove it wasn't the frats and brought the fraternities and the sororities all into question, because that would have been so damaging to the University of Idaho. Could you imagine? This is what I play out in my head. I play out an alternative of what would have happened if this turned out to be like the fraternities, a gang from within the fraternities, a group of guys or girls, guys and girls. Do you know what I mean? It's this how this place would have navigated that. Harsh doesn't request funds. Can we at least thumbs up the video? It's free. Hoodie, gumdrops, and evil. I know who can gift memberships, but may the force be with you, if you ask. No, it's free over here. We are not simply crowdfunded. Let's have a look. What do we got? I am looking through the chats. Question, Cluminati. Do you think Ann Taylor is lying about witnesses, avoiding her to stall so she can get all the damn discovery? I don't think it's out of the realms of possibility for Ann Taylor to say things that will enhance her chances. I also don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that people are going to avoid her like the plague. What you've got to think is nobody is saying anything to anyone. It's been a blanket silence in this entire town since it happened. You know, you'd have at least found some people talking about it or wanting to talk about it, a discussion, or some people going to media or whatever. But there has been a blanket silence, and it just happens that the only people who have gone and done an interview happen to be under quite controlled environment, and that was a group of people from the fraternity, and that was as fake as fuck. Noan Taylor is not lying. You know, again, we've got people who I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot of people who have a lot of faith in Ann Taylor, and I hope that my doubting of Ann Taylor is incorrect. When I just know that she's got roots in Idaho, she's a sorority, you know, come up through the sororities of Idaho herself. You see this court, you know, this hearing that we saw, and we saw the relationship between a clear and blatant relationship between Bill Thompson and John Judge. It's, you know, it's a very uncomfortable situation. No one is talking. That makes it so extra creepy, cringe. Yeah, you know, I think we've said it before, haven't we? Sometimes silence says so much. Are you laughing over there? Has Sienna put something else?
Put the link up because you can't work it out.
What's that?
Buy your own membership here for a start.
No, I can't. I don't really know how to do anything. Yeah, I don't chase anyone for money, like memberships or merch or anything like that, because I've got a fucking I've got no clue how to do it. So you're lucky, you know. If I was a bit more skilled, like some of the other YouTubers, I'd be hounding you all. No, yeah, and luckily, Miss Harsh doesn't have a clue either. So you're not going to get it. Since Judge complained about the small jury pool in Moscow already, if he now goes against changing the venue, we will for sure know something stinks in Twin Peaks. And yeah, and the fact that he was taking the piss out of places that hadn't heard of the case, like they were, I don't even understand that. That to me was weird. It was really strange. It was nice to see both sides agree about collecting evidence. That was cool. Yeah, a couple of times they obviously gave a nod to the fact that being ready, I think, is going to be a tall order. I continue to believe it was the frat boys, alcohol stores, huge fight, bro code, and college not being able to have another black eye after teacher kills students. He seduced a couple of years. Yeah, I did a video on that case. Yeah, I did that. That was quite a horrendous case as well. Yeah, seems to me they do. They got Teflon skin. Shit slides off them apparently. Gainer Rands gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Gainer. Thank you. You're not useless like me. Struggling to do it. Aunt B, please smash the thumbs up. Any other questions? Any other questions? We've been rolling for 42 minutes. You know me, I like to keep them short if there isn't really a massive amount to go over. I'm not one for doing hours and hours live. I just want to touch base with you guys because I cut the live after the court case abruptly off. So I just wanted to. How do you get a gift? They're random, Miss Lily. They are random. So someone purchases, and they just randomly go out. I have heard, and there may be some truth to it. There may not be, but apparently YouTube gifts the memberships based on an individual's interaction on the channel. So the algorithm will reward people. Did I say award or reward? I don't know. They'll reward people who has interacted with the channel mostly. So people who you know, is DM a dude? I knew this was going to come up because as far as I'm aware, people are talking about this again. I'll come back to you as well, Wanda. What are your thoughts on Judge pushing trial fast? I think that proves that the judge doesn't really want justice, he wants it over with. I think he is very much up the arse of the university. And we've said this before, haven't we? Getting rid of the house, um, making sure that the house is gone, moving along. This has all been about quick, get it done, get it gone, and go. Isn't Scott Green's book a violation of the gag order? I don't think so, because I don't think that he is bound by the gag order. What people I think misinterpret with the gag order is who is actually gagged. Like, as far as I'm aware, I don't even think the families are gagged by the gag order. It is literally the people who are to do with the trial itself. And someone like Andrew D. Myers here, he will perhaps be able to clarify that. But as far as I'm aware, yes, the gag order itself imposed by the court is actually just for the people involved in, like attorneys and the people brought in by the attorneys and the staff around the case, not sort of other people. Is your wallpaper flat or Sarah Woodcock? The only question I have is your wallpaper flat or spiked. I need to know so I can concentrate. This is actually 3D. So it is, even though you can't see it, yeah, it's 3D. So these are actually ridges in. And then that comes down. It's like a geometric 3D sound deadened panels. So they're 12-inch by 12-inch 3D sound deadening panels. Law officers of Andrew D. Miles. Hello, my friend. Did I say Andrew Miles? That's not his name. Law officers of Andrew D. Myers. If you haven't subscribed to this guy, make sure that you do. He has a channel himself, which I'm sure one of the moderators will kindly pin his channel's link in the chat for me. Is WT stonewalling AT, or is he really having trouble getting info from multiple law enforcement agents? I'm not 100% sure, because this goes back to what they were talking about, the phone pings, weren't they? And I think that people think that they've got all the information regarding the phone pings, and I don't think they have. I think that they still don't have the information on the phones, and that is concerning, because again, we spoke about this at the beginning, that a lot of people, if you turn around and say, what do you think Brian Goberger did it, they're like, well, the phone's pinged him in the area. No, what we have is an absence of his phone connecting to a tower, apparently in a time frame that they're trying to say this crime happened. Well, surely they've got to prove that the crime happened at this specific time, for a start. That's not been proven. And then you've got a situation where they don't have all of the evidence to back this up. I think that there's a load of information that's missing, and I think you'll find that the vast majority of it is the phone data and potential car data. We've spoken about the car data, the digital forensics on the car. I am near enough 100% sure that car generates a burglar report. So are they still waiting upon a burglar report? Now, burglar reports can take months. They can take a long time. So, she's obviously she's going to be wanting to be given stuff. But yeah, I think possibly they don't have some of it. There may be a bit of both in there. Maybe a bit of both. And after Wednesday, I'll probably be able to do slightly longer lives. I'm on this stool, and it's so uncomfortable. I've actually got a sit-stand desk, so I could stand up, but I don't really want to do that. I've been standing up most of the weekend. Law enforcement briefing Scott every day is a violation of the gag order. I'll tell you what, though, what's interesting is that every single person who's had anything to do with this references the university. Like they were talking about. I looked on there. I can't remember what their name is. Some people may remember, but the name of the company who managed the property that the students lived in, 1122 King Road. There was reviews on there. People were reviewing that company, and obviously the reviews started referencing this crime. And even that company were referencing the importance of the university and what they were saying had to be done. I was like, Jesus. Fuck the damn bloody college. It's got nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with the university at all. Thanks, Harsh. Oh, wow, that's amazing. You have not disappointed with the new studio. It's amazing. I love those files. Yeah, I do like them. There was some other bits that I wanted to do with them that I couldn't because, yeah, it was quite difficult. But they did, yeah, they got there in the end. Got there in the end. Was slowly nearly done. Let's have a look. Also, with everyone owning a camera, why was there never video of the victims being removed from the home? Again, that's a difficult one. I can't answer that question. Yeah, I genuinely can't answer that question. Thank you for being a fun and great community, always kind and respectful to one another. Yes, I think that's a given. We do have an excellent community here. So, any last questions before we wrap up? Call it a night, call it a day, and you guys can go and enjoy the rest of your day. What's that? Did I Cluminati? These herons are useless. Let's have a look. I think I can. Cluminati. These parents are as useless as tits on a. Cluminati. Yes, you are absolutely right, Cluminati. They are. They are. And again, we're no further forward. The realism is we're no further forward than we was a year ago. In fact, that heron was the same argument that we hear over and over and over again. It is a waste of time, an absolute waste of time. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Evil CJ. Please hit the thumbs up. Am I even visible anymore? Let's have a look. Am I even visible anymore for a response from being attacked by your subscribers? Who attacked you? I haven't seen you being attacked. Aunt B said I'm wearing a hoodie. I've got to, I need to go back. I need to look down here a second. Just bear with me 1 second because I need to try and find out. Can the mods do me a favor? Can the mods pin the 2 videos in chat or drop the 2 links in chat of the videos that I said comment on to get the hoodies? Da-da-da-da-da-da. And we shall try. We shall try. And what's going on down here? What am I doing? I lost my train of thought there. I will try and I shall try and do the giveaway live. The only thing I don't know how to do, I don't know how to copy and paste with an apple. Not like a fruit apple, I mean with a Mac. As you can use like random comment picker, can't you? Random comment picker, or I'll just scroll through and I'll just pick one without looking. We'll pick a comment without looking. I'll flick it with the let me just go on this here. I'm gonna try and do it on here. So YouTube, go on to my channel. If they pin that link in there, just let me know. Just give me a shout. I'm gonna go onto my channel. Go onto the videos. Not YouTube Studio. I don't want the YouTube Studio, do I, idiot? I want the channel. They can't. I'll tell everyone they can't win a hoodie. So Dope Soul has pinned one. Can I click on that? See, it won't even let me click on it. I can't even click on it. Can't even click on it. I'm still in the put that thought on the other shelf stage with the case. I will get opinions when I see the subpoena people talk and I can see bullshit a mile off. Yeah, I think you're correct. You don't know how to give. Where's the link? The link's up there. What I'm trying to do, it's not that. I'm just clicking on videos down here. What day was it? Was it that one? I need to go back. What I don't want to do is you guys watching me try and do it. I will find it, and I shall probably do just a pop up live tomorrow with it all preset up. I should have preset it up, but I'm useless. I'm useless. I'm trying to think what the titles of the videos want me to. Yeah, do that. Dope. You do that. Pick a random name. Go to the two videos, Dope, and pick a random name from each of the videos and drop them in chat in capital letters. And I shall pin them, pin the comments. So Dope is going to do it. So if it all goes wrong, we can, yeah, they'll play it. Thanks for that, Mrs. Harsh, backing me in the corner there. They can blame you for being fucking useless. Now we just got to wait for what do you call it? For Dope. Be right back. So while we wait for the two winning names, we shall continue just seeing if we've got some questions. Anyone else got any questions? It doesn't even have to be about Idaho. That can be about how much I'm being abused by Mrs. Harsh and even my daughter as well, who was clearly being abusive about my hair. Yeah, she's probably watching Love Island. My hair's fucking brilliant. What's wrong with my hair? What's wrong with my hair? What's going on? What's wrong with my hair? I don't get it. What's wrong with it? My hair's mental. There you go. What's wrong with that? My hair is fucking awesome. Let's do that. Yeah, you got to wear a hat. Cool. Has she come back yet? I don't want to miss her. But just look for my name, Dope. I'm pretty sure Dope is probably smarter than me, so she's probably doing a what do you call it? She's gone to do a what do you call it? Random comment picker. Like I say, it's easy to do. You just have to. Your hair is grey. You can fuck off. My hair is not grey, my mate. What do you mean? Told you. My hair is not. Just for men. That's my birthday. That's my birthday in like 2 weeks. You can get me some Just for Men. If you get me a bottle of fucking Just for Men, we're having words. Don't forget it's your birthday after mine. What are you trying to say? I got a shit fucking memory and all. Fucking hell. I don't know. Harsh, you're looking a little anorexic. You're taking the fucking piss as well. I'm 17 half stone, you fucking idiot. Your hair sparkling with wisdom. I don't know. You're a little rascal now, Harsh. Wear the hoodie backwards too. I could just sit here and face the wall. I'll probably get less abuse. Harsh has great hair. Did I see Dope? No, Dope probably fucking... What I need to do as well... Yeah. Mrs. Harsh is giving me some right shit. She won't be able to. We're going to be doing a live soon. And for the members, and Mrs. Harsh is going to be in it. I'm going to give her what should we do? Like a Q&A, like a couples Q&A for the members. I know we want to do we want to do some other bits and pieces for you. You crack me up, that's cracking you up watching me get fucking abused. Where's Dope Soul? Have I missed Dope? Oh, Dope, where are you? I always get many laughs from you, Harsh. Thanks. That's the other people around me abusing me. Never be like, if you keep carrying around stones. Is the chat drinking? The chat's nuts. You're only 25. Now you only my new favourite person. Is AR Hayes in the chat as well? Got AR Hayes. Hello, my friend. You've come at the madhouse. We're waiting for one of the moderators to come back. Have you seen the drone video of the forensic team having their own PPE contaminated before walking into the crime scene? I've not, but I have heard about that. Please give Mrs. Harsh a better microphone. She hasn't got a fucking microphone. Because then you'd be able to hear her giving me abuse. Never mind, I have no questions. Out looking for a job. I'm still waiting.
Dope, she's back.
Is she back? Has she commented? Has she commented names?
She just said she's back.
Hello, Dope. And Dope is going to give us the names. She's going to give us the names. And I'll pin them. I'll pin them. There we go. Who's going to have won the hoodies? There's two hoodies. This one, this actual one, and the one with the white writing on it are the two that are going to be given away. I'm just waiting for... Have you planned Valentine's Day with Mrs. Harsh? I can't tell you. I can't tell you, mainly because she's like 5 yards away from me. Giggling Butterfly. So, Giggling Butterfly. Don't give me the next one yet. Giggling Butterfly. You just need to email me. The email is in the description of this video. And put your name in the... what's it called? The subject field of the email. And we'll arrange getting that out to you. And then we've got the next name. So that's Giggling Butterfly. The next name, please, Dope. Giggling Butterfly. It's quite a cool name, isn't it? Da-da-da-da. Another Aquarius. Congratulations, Giggling Butterfly. And the next name is... That might take her a little while to come back, because that might have been the first one. She might go away for the same amount of time. No, we've got it. Ashley Collette 8219. When it comes up on this chat, I can pin that one. And that is the next one. So Ashley Nicolette 8219. You've just got to, again, email me. Email in description. And we'll arrange getting that out to you. If they don't, you've got 48 hours to come to me. And, yeah, so they've got 48 hours. They might not even be in this live. They might not even be watching this. But if they haven't come back to me in 48 hours on Wednesday, we will do it again. But I will have planned it a lot better, and we'll do the draw live on the screen. So there we go. That is... do we have the person... do we have them in here? Do we have them in here? I don't know if we have... Because I know the names. Some of the names are different, aren't they? What comes up in chat isn't what's actually like their at name. But I had Nathan pick the names for me. Sorry, it took me... No, don't worry. Do not worry. Do not worry, Dope. Thank you very much. I should have planned that better. But if I'm being brutally honest, I completely forgot. And you know, it's unusual for me to forget stuff. I don't usually forget anything. I've got a very good memory. But there you go. That's it. We're going to call it a... Are you laughing about my memory?
No.
The dog is awake. Do you want me to bring the dog? Shall we bring the dog on just to say hello? Look, for Mrs. Harsh. Someone's given Mrs. Harsh $49.99. Thank you very, very much, Jamie. Thank you. And she will get it as well. She will get it. Won't she? Won't she? What do you reckon? You're looking miserable as fuck, you are. What's up with him? There he is, look. Say hello. Say hello. Not bogies all over the mic, you little scrubber. Say hello, Marley. Hello, Marley. Wave. Wave to everyone. There we go. There we go. That's Marley, everyone. Don't forget, thank you very much for joining. If you haven't already subscribed to Josh Maddox, please do. He's an awesome guy. Truly is awesome guy. I wouldn't ask you to subscribe to him if he wasn't. He is a very, very good guy. His details are in the pinned comment at the moment. And yeah, head over there, check him out. I'm hopefully going to get him on here and get him to do some magic. Try and make you perhaps smell a little bit better. You smelly little git. He's not saying a lot, is he? But there we go. You go down so I can shut it. Don't be grumpy. Don't be grumpy. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. Thank you to all of the mods. You are absolutely amazing too. You are all excellent. And Dope Soul, thank you very much for yet again getting me out of the shit because I'm useless. Thank you to everyone who joined. And yes, keep an eye out tomorrow. I've got 2 videos coming out tomorrow and every day. And we'll be back live again on Wednesday. If you prefer this time or you prefer the latter time, let me know. We can do this now. We can do a little bit earlier now. We've got a different setup. And that's about it. We've had a little bit of rant, a little bit of a chat. And those people who won the hoodies, 48 hours to email me with your details, or we'll be doing this again properly on Wednesday. But then, yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. And have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I'll catch you all in the next one.